This is a video chart presentation of Envision Solar International, brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Stock charts has this listed incorrectly. Envision is actually a bulletin board company trading under ticker EVSI. See a strong move on Friday, closed up 10%. Looks like this is going to try and put together a possible continuation after a consolidation. See a nice turn happening there in the 12 EMA, getting a hook to it, making the histogram head back towards zero. We're looking for a continuation on that. Look for the bullish cross the signal line. Similar look to the PPO. See the ADX start downtrending when the price per share was pulling back, getting a bullish cross to the positive through the negative DI. Again, we're going to look for continuation of the positive DI to make its break through the ADX, and for this ADX to curl and turn and break its way back up through 30 and show some strong strength in the direction. Did a pretty good separation there from the 7 away from the 14 and 21. Interesting to note that even with the buying pressure on Friday, this MFI actually made a turn back downward. We're going to want to see that change courses and break back up through 50. Get a little bit of a different read from the accumulation distribution and shaken money flow. The AD turned itself back up. Look for that to break through this top and make a new high. Similar with shaken money flow, we're just going to look for that to push back up around these levels. Buying pressure is still strong. We're going to want to see it stay strong. Nice look to the shaken money flow. You can see it still has plenty of room to climb farther, just to reach old levels around 0.7. CCI's made a nice reversal of direction. Looks like it's going to try and break through this downtrend line. Holding over top of zero, of course, is bullish. And it looks like here comes the full still. Changing courses in momentum. Looks like it's going to head back up, break through 50. Again, bullish if it can make that break. Tricks, of course, lagging a little bit behind. What you look for on this doesn't have to be exactly up here. Takes a little bit of time to turn. Just somewhere over top of zero. That's what you look for. You want to see an uptrend continue, a new high or low be made, and importantly, hold over top of that zero marker. RSIs have a very nice look to them. All three moving in unison, holding over top of 50 at this point. Bullish look to the RSIs. It's another classic example of a rounded bottom that we talk about so regularly. This is why. You can see it can ramp itself up and then all of a sudden take off. When you're catching it as the bottom, you'll see things like the MACD trending back towards zero, PPO trending back towards zero. A lot of times you'll see this ADX in a really prime reversal position, which you can see right through this area when that MACD is starting to push on the zero line. That's why they call it the money line. Making the break of it. There goes the price per share. More than doubled in value. Moved above the 50-day. A lot of classic technical analysis right there coming into fruition, making a very strong move. Did leave just the smallest of gaps unfilled right through there, which is something to keep an eye on. But right now the chart still looks very bullish. Get that out of the way. Right now what we're looking for, though, I'd say a very bottom support down here around 60 cents, since that was the breakout point here in February. Pretty close to the 50-day moving average as well. It's, of course, dynamic. Nice uptrend to it. 200-day just came into place. Hasn't been trading that long, but also starting to exhibit an uptrend. Nice look from the long-term moving averages. From a short-term moving average, has moved back above the 10-day. This pink line, we talk about that as well. Momentum traders will use that as a buy signal. Break through it, sell. Break back up through it, buy. It's only really effective on plays that have made strong moves like this, but moving back above that 10-day moving average is also a bullish indication. So look for the bottom support through there. It also has a pretty good support area right through here. You can see it dipped all the way down to 62. It kind of runs up here to around 65 or so. So I dropped that support right in there somewhere around 63 cents. If it starts coming back down at that 63 cents, I'd be kind of surprised if it held. I think it'll probably come down here and test 60. But again, this closed at 74 cents. So it's getting a little bit farther outside of my stop loss parameters anyways at that point. I'd like to keep it within 10%. For me at this point, I really want to see the stock continue to push upward from here forward. Like I mentioned, I want to see it hold over top of that 10-day moving average. I want to see these indicators that are trying to turn bullish continue with their move. Any sort of pullback and entry position might present itself, but the support's not that definitive in a lot of spots until it comes down here around 63 and certainly 60. So I'm looking for this to try and push northward from here forward. Got a slight bit of resistance that it bumped its head on around 75 cents. But if the push comes out and volume can stay strong, what I'm going to be looking for, and this is to go up here and try and take this top out. That's still another 9 cents away. It's more than 10%. I'd like to see volume pick up just a little bit more. You can see it really got extreme when it was making these big moves. Picked back up over the day before. I'd like to see this try and get back up in the 200,000s or more to show it's gathering a little bit more momentum. If you're going to try and come up here and take a top out, make an all-time high, you want to see as much volume blasting it as possible. But I think with the day it put together on Friday, that it looks like momentum is coming into this. So I think it's a stock that's really worth keeping an eye on to see if it's going to continue this uptrend it's been putting together over the last several months. So I'll be keeping an eye on the EVSI chart this week, and I'll see where it goes. As always, annotated video charts merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant. Strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or this video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.